We're going to begin by continuing our breaking news coverage for you. One person killed. We know at least 8 others were injured after a crash on I-70 earlier today. Authorities say the crash involved a CDOT plow and a van carrying a youth hockey team from California. Thanks for being with us tonight, everyone. I'm Phil Lipoff.
I'm Kim Christensen. In the last hour, we have learned a little bit more about that hockey team from California. 9 News reporter Janelle Finch joins us live from Denver Health, where some of the victims are being seen. Janelle?
9 News confirmed that hockey team is from Santa Clarita, California. They were traveling to Littleton to play tomorrow and Saturday. We also confirmed with the team's president that the driver of that van was a player's father. Colorado State Patrol says this happened just before 9 a.m. on eastbound I-70 near the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels. In just the last half hour, CSP confirmed more details around what led up to the crash. Troopers say a CDOT plow traveling west on I-70 lost control and went into the eastbound lanes. CSP says the plow hit one car and the Sprinter van, both going east at the time. Troopers say the driver of the van died on scene. CSP.
I can't say enough good things about these girls, who they are as competitors, who they are as people. It's just a pleasure to be around them and to help them and be a small part of what's hopefully a long hockey journey for all of them.
We do know that Denver Health is seeing 7 patients. The hospital says 4 of those patients are children who are in good condition. The other 3 are adults. 2 are in fair condition. 1 is critical. CSP also says that another child is in critical condition and had to be life flighted. We still don't know the ages or genders of anyone involved, but we do know that this team is for girls 12 and under. We also know from CSP that there are no other injuries reported in the other vehicles involved. Live in Denver, Janelle Finch, 9 News.
Just a devastating accident that more details will be coming from that. Thank you, Janelle. Over the last year, we have covered a number of serious crashes involving wrong-way drivers in Colorado.
The headlines seem to indicate wrong-way driving is an ongoing serious problem here. We have the numbers, and they show wrong-way drivers consistently challenge state troopers every year. 9 News investigative reporter Jeremy Hohola is live here now with a breakdown on what the numbers are actually telling us. Jeremy.
Yeah, the numbers we've obtained show state police are stopping wrong-way drivers and citing them more, but the crashes continue at a consistent rate. State police investigate about 2 wrong-way crashes per week in Colorado. For 30 miles, a wrong-way driver eluded a state trooper on I-25 last summer.
Pull over now!
The driver ended up crashing into an oncoming car, killing herself and seriously injuring other people. Records show Jaylene Miramontes was drunk and high.
Denver S97, I got a wrong-way driver, Highway 6 and Perry Street.
But sometimes state police are able to stop wrong-way drivers, as we see in this video from last month on Highway 6 in Denver.
As soon as we get a break in traffic. Good TVI, good TVI, good TVI.
The man arrested in this video was drunk, according to court records.
I'm placing you in handcuffs. Nope, don't stand up.
These are just some of the wrong-way driver incidents we continue to cover on 9 News, a problem that remains persistent year over year, according to numbers from Colorado State Patrol. Numbers show the agency investigates more than 100 wrong-way crashes every year on average, with wrong-way crashes remaining steady since 2020. And these numbers don't include other police agencies.
Well, I can tell you that we're obviously trying to go get them all.
The crashes remain persistent, even as state troopers issue slightly more tickets to wrong-way drivers they were able to stop.
You know, at the end of the day, the same problems: drunk drivers, distracted drivers, and again, we're trying to catch them all. But state of Colorado is very big, and we're not always at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, Colorado is a big state. So far this year, state troopers have investigated 8 wrong-way crashes. And of course, as you know, if you see a wrong-way driver, call 911 or you can dial star CSP. Ongoing issue. Back to you guys.
Wow, Jeremy, I think when people hear that 2 a week, that seems excessive even for the headlines that we see in this state.
Yeah, I mean, we got lots of interstate crossing through the state, lots of traffic moving through Colorado. So yeah, about 2 per week they have to investigate.
All right, Jeremy, thanks so much. The high country has been tricky to navigate for parts of the day, although the fresh powder is minor. Ski resorts still take whatever they can get. And this is a poor winter season when it comes to that. We've been telling you that since the beginning of the winter season. And if you've been up there, you know. This is what it looks like right now up at Winter Park.
Yeah, and we've got some fresh snow today in Loveland ski area as well. We got 3 to 4 inches. It's closed for the day right now, but they did enjoy some sunshine at the end of the day with that powder on the ground. Our weather pattern, we're just getting missed by these big Arctic systems, and it's happening again as we have another big Arctic system coming down here all the way to the southeast. Winter storm warnings, extreme cold warnings in place as we just get scraped by some of the cooler air. That's what led to that 3 to 4 inches in the high country this morning and a few flurries and sprinkles out in the northeast plains. Beautiful night here in Denver with mostly clear skies. Temperature 44 at 9 News Studios, 39 out at Denver International. And we're on our way to a pretty cold morning here. Temperatures in the teens and the 20s across most of the eastern part of the state. Some negative temperatures up in the mountain valleys. We'll rebound nicely tomorrow. These are the high temperatures forecast across the Front Range. We could see some temperatures clump pretty close to 50 degrees tomorrow, and that does include Denver. And this is your weekend. Lots of sunshine, warm temperatures, mild and breezy on Saturday, and Sunday looks like a winter with near 60-degree temperatures and lots of sunshine.
A third Denver police officer who was fired for joking about shooting immigrants is putting on a badge again for a different department in the metro area. A text group chat of 40 cops leaked nearly 2 years ago. In it, they made a joke about target practice at migrant shelters in Denver. The thread got Scott Persichetti, Rodrigo Barsuto, and Megan Joy fired. Several months later, we learned Persichetti was hired as a school resource officer in Keensburg. Barsuto landed a job as an officer with the city of Sheridan. And today we learned Joy will be joining him in Sheridan. The city's mayor says hiring her knowing she had termination, but he believes she has learned a lesson.
A man is set to spend the next 2 decades behind bars for a hate crime against 2 women he says he believed were lesbians. The 18th District Attorney's Office says 47-year-old Vitaly Oprea took his parents' car without permission. This is back in February of 2023. He drove near the intersection of East Arapahoe Road and South Liverpool Street in Aurora. He later drove at the 2 women. The women told police Oprea followed them, attempting to pull one of them out of the truck that they were in. The DA's office says that while in custody, he said he drove at them because he saw them kissing and wanted to kill them. Oprea pleaded guilty to attempted first-degree murder.
The community of Evergreen now has a new place to heal after more than 4 months since the devastating mass shooting at Evergreen High School. The Evergreen Resilience Center is now officially open. The center helps connect community members to counseling and mental health services. It will also serve to help support people most directly impacted by the shooting. On September 10th, an Evergreen High School student opened fire at the school and hurt 2 classmates before ending his own life. The center will be open Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
State is seeking developers to turn a 41-acre plot of land in Golden into mixed-income housing. This was first reported by our partners at the Denver Business Journal. Colorado Public-Private Partnership Collaboration Unit is looking for a developer to take up the project on the state-owned land. It's located next to the Fossil Trace Golf Club and Lookout Mountain Youth Service Center. The state calls for anywhere between 200 and 400 units. The development should include a minimum of 80 affordable homes, and the targeted date for construction is in 2027 or early 2028.